We were treated worse than Nigerians at the border. Indians fleeing Ukraine cry out. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. There have been reports along with videos of Nigerians and other nationals being turned back at the Ukraine borders in the attempt to exit the troubled country for neighboring ones. Racism is no longer a thing of the past. It's no longer a thing of the past. It has come to stay, and it is very unfortunate. It is very unfortunate that even in times like this, when the only thing in people's mind is to leave a place when there is danger, people are being, they still give them racist kind of behavior. To me, it is not right. It goes to show how you cannot be saying, I'm a good person, but I'm a good person to your family members. If you're a good person to your family members alone, I don't see how good you are, because at the end of the day, your family will still turn up for you. Where is the humanity in us, I ask us? Where is the humanity? The news in detail, please stay with us. Some Indian students who have recently fled Ukraine said border guards in the troubled country treated Nigerians better than them. There have been reports along with videos of Nigerians and other nationals being turned back at Ukraine borders in the attempt to access the troubled country for neighboring ones. Nevertheless, students returning home to the Indian state of Odisha claim that they were treated worse. According to reports by Nigerian Broad, some of the Indian students recall having to walk miles in sub-zero temperatures, waving the England flag and being heckled by Ukrainian soldiers before crossing the border to safety. One of the students said they lived in a bunker from February 24th and exited it only 3 days later. Another said the Ukrainian soldiers were cordial to Nigerians and others, but were harsh on Indians. I was heckled by them before crossing the international border to enter Romania. We walked 12 kilometers in -6 degrees Celsius, which was really painful. Many Indian students are still trapped in the country. No fewer than 775 Nigerians fleeing the intense bombings and missile fire by Russian military forces had been flown back to the country since evacuation efforts started last Friday. What a world. What a world. What a world. This is like saying that we were treated worse than lepers. It is an insult on its own. Nigerians don't suffer. Now, wow. Yes, some people are in solidarity with Ukraine. Do you blame them? Do you blame them when our tribalism is over the roof here in this part of the country? Not that I'm supporting racism, but I'm also saying even in this country, we don't love each other. We don't stand with one voice. You see someone you don't even know from Adam just because you met the person online and you have a contrast opinion to what the person say. Insults are still flying up and down. Like, I don't understand. You see someone, immediately you see that person from a part of the country, you say, oh, these ones, they are fraudsters. Like, I don't understand. They are ritualists. And I'm like, It is very wrong. Let us even leave these ones outside and face our own problem here, which is tribalism and ethnicism. It has eaten deep. In fact, it is like a disease that has eaten so deep into a system that it is killing us, and yet we don't care. Ethnicism has caused a lot of things for us in this country. Ethnicism and tribalism is the beginning and the end, alongside with lack of equity, justice, and fairness, was the one that caused the Nigerian civil war. That is just it. I speak a different language. You don't understand what I say. And for the fact that one person from one region of the country did something, you hold on to it and you say this is how others behave. No, people are actually different. People are actually different. People behave and live according to how they've been raised. Sometimes you wonder how the hate even keeps spreading. You keep wondering. That is because somebody will come. You are someone, you don't live in your particular region, you want to settle in another region of the country. Then just because these people come from a particular region, you tell your children not to play with them, or they're these people, they're this, or they're that, or they use people for ritual. This one will tell you that, oh, these people, they kill people. Goes on and on like that. Do you know that if you can deal with ethnicism and tribalism within our country, then racism will stop? Yes, because we will now know that everybody is human. That one person from this particular country commit a crime does not mean everyone in that country is guilty of the same crime. Yes, it is when we can deal with our own problem here internally that we can go and preach. But if you cannot deal with it, there is nothing to cry about. There is nothing, absolutely nothing. There is nothing. How do we do it? We have to start with ourselves. Stop telling your children, this one, don't play with them, or this one and that will happen. Haba. At the end of the day, these children grow up. That is how generation and community quarrel starts. A child was born into the world devoid of anything called hate. He comes and his parents tells him, don't go here and eat. This your uncle will poison you. This one, he used to kill people. You know, and the thing spreads like that. And you just see, our family, this one and this family, they don't used to talk. You start asking yourself, how? And you bear the same surname. I'm even trying to go narrow it down to us ourselves. This man, they said their family used to run mad. That we should not go and talk to them. And it continues like that. Before you know it, one community is being stigmatized because of something that is baseless, something that is a myth. It's very unfortunate. Then if you're not bringing that to our communities, we still carry this thing because we have been practicing it now. We don't see anything wrong with it. But when it is done to us, we come out and cry racism. We have to be able to remove the log of food from our eye before we remove the splinter from others. Yes, our country is not treating us fine. But do we know we still have a choice to be okay? We still have a choice. Look at us here in Africa. We discriminate. Nigerians against Senegal, Senegal against Nigerian, Cameroonians against Nigerian, Ghana against Nigerian, and it goes on and on. It goes on and on. It is war, guys. Don't expect any good treatment. In moments of war, if your house is on fire, you rescue your children first before thinking about your neighbor's children. It is a law of survival. Therefore, Indians and Nigerians and others, get that and move on. Well, sometimes it's a painful truth. Nigeria is now the measuring standard of discrimination, ill treatment and injustice to the world. What a twist of fate. What a twist of fate indeed. What an insult. Nigeria is the yardstick used in measuring bad situations and conditions. Can you imagine these Indians who promoted your film industry, which serve as a major source of income, if not Nigeria? Okay. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.